Hey guys, welcome back to Canada Coasters Incorporated, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Mighty Canadian Minebuster at Canada's Wonderland located in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. And this attraction opened with the park in 1981. It is 90 feet tall and it is over 3,000 feet long. It also reaches a speed of 56 miles per hour and is manufactured by Taft Broadcasting. So in today's video, I'm going to be going very in depth in Mighty Canadian Minebuster's ride experience and what you can expect when you eventually come to ride this coaster. Starting with the drop, the ride reaches a height of 90 feet, so you're going to have a pretty decent little drop. Now this is a very old wooden roller coaster and lots of people say that the drop is nothing, it's rough, it doesn't really pull any forces, but I sat towards the middle of the train, so you'll have 3 benches, unlike Wild Beast, which only has 2 benches per car. I sat in the middle, and I have to say, it was a wheel seat probably, so it was a little rough, but I think for beginners, this is definitely going to be a drop that you'll enjoy. It's not very rough, it's not smooth either, but it'll be a great experience. Now this section over here with all these airtime hills that pass under the water slides, waterworks, that is probably the roughest part of the ride. But then again, I rode this coaster during Halloween Haunt. It was really cold, so I'm sure the ride was not running at its best. So hopefully in 2020, I'll be giving it a much better ride. Now this part of the ride is quite a bit smoother. I don't know if they did any retracking when I rode it, but I found this part of the ride to be a lot smoother and a lot more forceful, and the helix is probably the climax of the entire coaster. So next let's talk about the overall experience when you go to ride Minebuster. Now, does it have theming? Not really, but the station is actually pretty nicely painted. You know, there are little subtle forms of architecture themed to mining, obviously. And obviously the name is very unique, Mighty Canadian Minebuster, although a lot of people simply just call it Minebuster. I have to say I really like the name of this roller coaster. It's really unique, and the logo really holds up from when it first opened. In terms of theming during the actual ride, there really isn't. There is a tunnel in the helix, and I think that is probably the part of the ride a lot of people will say is their favorite. Personally, it's not my favorite part of the coaster. My favorite part was actually the first drop and the last turn before you return. Since this is a simple L-shaped layout, when you reach that turn after all the water slides, I think that was probably one of my favorite parts. Probably because from there, that's when the ride got really smooth. And then the helix, it sort of mixed for me. So all in all, do I think Mighty Canadian Minebuster is a good wooden roller coaster? It's not the best out there. I've only ridden this and Wild Beast and obviously Ghoster Coaster, but I have a feeling that even if I ride other roller coasters that are clearly much better and a lot more intense and a lot more forceful, I will still enjoy Mighty Canadian Minebuster and it will still hold a special place in my heart. So what do I give Mighty Canadian Minebuster as its final rating? I give it a rating of a 4. I think it's a solid ride. Should you give it a ride? Absolutely. Just be warned, if you don't like rough rides, this may not be the ride for you. But if you love rough rides or like coasters that are a little shaky, then this is the ride for you. That and Wild Beast as well. Thank you guys for watching my Mighty Canadian Minebuster review. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for other content like this. And stay tuned for more videos on Canada Coaster Incorporated.